Hi, I'm Clay Davis with Mossy Oak, and today we're at the range with the Steyr Pro Hunter II. This gun is brand new and fresh out of the box, and I'm gonna go through the proper steps to break it in. So the proper way to clean this, or the way I like to clean it, is I will put a 28 caliber brush on the end of it. I will put it in a solvent that I like. You clean from the chamber side, and you will run this thing down 2 or 3 times, 4 times possibly. After that, you will run a dry swab down it and then shoot. After every shot for the first 7 shots, you will repeat that process. So let's get started. So I've removed the bolt from this Steyr, and you can't really see that far away, but it has grease on it and it's got oil on it. All that really needs to be cleaned for a smooth action. Plus, you don't want to get it all gummed up shooting it. That's what I mean by cleaning it when to break it in. This is fresh out of the box, and it really needs to be cleaned thoroughly. I like to pour a little solvent on some of these patches. If you got a rag, it'd be even better. I'm gonna wipe all the stuff off this bolt, and I'm gonna show you how dirty it is straight out of the box. Not necessarily dirty, just all the packing grease to keep it from rusting. Second thing I will do is this right here is a guide to go in your chamber to clean from the chamber side. You should never really clean from the bore side, because if you do, you risk scratching your crown or messing your crown up. So to clean it properly and for the most accuracy, you need to start from your chamber side. So now that I have my rod set up, I got a solvent that I like to use, and this Hops number 9. I will dip my brush in there, and I will run this down 3 different times. Once I've run my brush down, I will unscrew that, and I will run a dry pouch to it. As you can see, it's very dirty, and this gun has never been shot. That is just from the packing grease alone, so I need to run another patch to it. I need to do that until this patch is clean. Still a little bit. I'm gonna do it one more time. That will be good enough. You want to make sure you got all your riflings and lands clean before you shoot your first shot. Otherwise, you hurt your accuracy if you don't. Now I just want to make sure I clean the barrel after every shot for the first 7 shots. So that's the next step we're going to go to. My next step will be, obviously it's my first shot, so I will clean the barrel. I'm gonna run the brush down it 2 or 3 times with solvent. I will run the patch through it until I get a clean patch again. Again, I got a 28 caliber brush because I'm shooting a 7mm 08 Steyr Pro Hunter II. I'm going to dip it in the solvent. All right, I've run the brush through there 3 times. So now I will run some more patches through there until I get them clean. After only 1 shot, this is how dirty it is. So it's very important to get it clean. This is my second patch, just a lot cleaner, but I don't know if you can see it, but you can see each individual line on these patches. That's actually the riflings in this barrel. They look very good. Clean enough. That's the second shot, and it's already grouping very well. I'm very impressed with it. On my next step, I will shoot 5-shot groups. After every group, I will clean. I won't clean after individual shots. I'm gonna clean after a 5-shot group. In doing so, because you're shooting so many rounds close, you need to feel your barrel and make sure your barrel's not getting too hot. If your barrel does start to get hot, open your bolt so the air can draft through there and cool down. Do not overshoot when your barrel gets hot. You must let it cool down. Try not to clean it when it's hot either. Just like I said, after your 5th shot, if your barrel starts heating up, 1st, 2nd group, whatever the case may be, open your bolt, let it draft the air through there and cool down. Once it has got not cool to the touch, but not hot that you can't stand it, pull your bolt out, clean, go to your next group. Okay, that is my first 5-shot group. Now I will clean the gun same way I told you before. We'll take the brush, we'll put it in a solvent, we'll run it through it 3 or 4 times. We'll run a dry patch to it until we get a patch clean. We are wrapping up our break-in process with this new rifle. The last thing I got to do is shoot my last 5 shots. I've pretty much got it dialed in, so I want to move to a fresh target, shoot my last 5 shots to see how it's grouping. So far, so good. It's been really great. All right, guys, that's it. This is what I do to break in a brand new rifle. I know it's a little timely and it's kind of a lot of steps to it, but if you'll do them procedures and you do it on the front end, that's all you have to do. And this Steyr rifle, for example, it is clean, it is broke in properly, and it will last me a lifetime.